Good morning, little nerds. I am Dr. Shireen Idris, and welcome to my YouTube channel where we are going to get ready and review the week and the month that passed. I attempted to record this video yesterday while wearing my glasses. I'm trying to minimize how often I wear contact lenses. Let me just say that it has been a challenge to record Get Ready With Me in glasses because I am so blind, as you can tell, that I'm going to put on my contact lenses for this Get Ready With Me so I can at least see what I'm doing. Allergy seasons, eye drops, irritation, Flonase are the themes of the month. Let me go get dressed and I will be right. All right, so it is Tuesday, March 28th, 7 a.m. I'm getting ready. I have to go to the hairdresser. I have a bunch of white hair right here that I need to go cover up. So I'm excited. My hair is dirty so they can fix it. It also happens to be my sister's birthday today. So very excited to be celebrating my sister. But March has been really a very stressful month. And I will tell you guys that it was one that was full of emotional highs and emotional lows. Starting with, if I go all the way back, March 1st was my oldest sister's birthday. Just being able to go to DC and to celebrate her. When I came back, we shot the launch. That was a very exciting shoot, but I will say that my IBS kicks in. And if you guys have been following along with me for a while, I get very nervous and it's very much linked to my GI system. And to this day, I still get nervous.
I want to go to the Philippines.
You want to go to the Philippines? Me too. What was I saying? Anyway, it was the shoot for the launch, and it's extremely nerve-wracking when you have a bunch of people watching you. And I am by no way, shape, or form a model, nor have I ever tried to be. And so having all these people tell you, do this, no, do this, no, do this, look here, and then trying to do those poses in front of a bunch of strangers, I'm like, oh my God, like cringe, you know? But I tried to do my best. Can't believe we're almost at the launch. Now here's the deal. I thought we were going to launch it March 17th. And so we were really prepping and going hard for a March 17th launch. But the reality was we couldn't because then my son needed to have surgery, which was an emotional low. No parent should watch their kid have surgery. In the US at least, or at least in New York, they make the parent go into the OR. This is my second time I've had to do it. The first time was with my daughter when she broke her arm and I nearly fainted. Even though I am a physician, even though I've seen it before, it really hits different when it's your own kid. An hour or so in waiting is just, you know, you really find your religion. So that was around the middle of March. And we had to therefore push back all of the work we had done. But you know what? I am a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. And I know it sounds easier said than done, but I really believe this. And in my life, I've really adopted that sort of mentality. First of all, I tell myself, honestly, this is what I actually do tell myself. If my day falls apart in patient care, enjoy the moments when it's quiet, because when it's super busy, you're going to miss these moments. And when I am holding on to like try to launch on March 17th and then something like this happens and then I can't launch, I tell myself, it's okay. Maybe this happened for a reason. And I tell myself that in the moment that I can't necessarily see right now, but I'm going to use this time and opportunity to make it better. And I know it sounds like, okay, you're the eternal optimist, and it's not. It's actually just being very realistic and knowing how to roll with the punches. And we had a limited drop for Pillow Talk, those encyclopedias that we had, and that went like in 5 seconds. I didn't think they were gonna go that fast. I think that's a recurring theme. And it was just, it's always very, very flattering and very, very, you know, like heartwarming to see people respond to what you're doing, especially when you put your whole heart and soul into it. It was extremely exciting. And in that meantime, we were really perfecting the background of what's gonna happen on Monday, which is the launch of the... During that past week, another surprising emotional high, which I did not anticipate, was going on a podcast. This was my patient's podcast. I went on thinking I'm going to talk about my expertise because she's a patient, and I thought I was going to talk about more dermatology, skincare, you know, Pillow Talk derm. It ended up being so much more than that, a podcast about like showcasing your vulnerabilities, and she starts it off with what fulfills you, and is that the same thing as success? And I was kind of like, oh, that's a loaded question. It was one of the most intimate, eye-opening experiences, because I've never just talked vulnerably about life, relationships, sex, you name it. And it was very, very liberating to be able to just kind of express yourself on an open platform that way. She was like, you need to have your own podcast. And I was like, you're being polite. You know, everybody that you ever go on tells you need to have your own podcast. And she was like, no, whoops. She was like, no, no, no. You need to, I think I might have flipped the camera. I don't know. You need to poll your audience. So when I polled my audience, I'm still going. Didn't miss a beat with my phone falling.
Lovely ladies. Hello.
Hello.
And it was not a podcast on skincare. It was a podcast on life. Sorry, Jazz. I'm trying to get
Called What's the Point?
What's the Point? And we ended it, and they're like, you should do a podcast about your life and life advice. And I'm like, people don't want to hear about my life.
I think
these two were like, you're wrong.
I think everyone does. So can you vote on it?
When I polled my audience, it was like overwhelmingly, like 75% of you said yes. Now, am I gonna do it? I don't know. I'll let you guys first listen to the one that we recorded together. I think that's probably a better way to start, and then we can go from there. So that happened. And then yesterday was a very sad day because there was a shooting in Nashville. And obviously, even before I had kids, I used to get very saddened by this. But after I've had kids, it really hits differently when you have a child in school. And you just, I don't even want to talk about it. I'll start crying. I think that's also why my eyes are more red than usual this morning. But yeah, I just think I had it right when I was a kid. I used to tell my dad, like one day I'm going to go buy an island and take you guys all with me onto this island. And we're going to go live happily together. Alone. And he would look at me like I was a loner kid, which I don't blame him, because what kid really says that? But I think I was right. I think I was onto something, you know, like I think I was definitely onto something. And yesterday just like brought me back to my own childhood when I used to say that. And I don't know. I mean, God help those families and God help those kids who are there. Truly, 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 I hope they find some kind of strength and courage to keep going and not be scared to live life. But I don't even want to imagine. I just don't want to. Anyway, I'm not going to end it on that low. So that was my month. Honestly, a roller coaster of emotions. Through it all, thank God we have our health. First and foremost, thank God my kid was okay. Looking towards the future, I am super excited about the launch of a product that has been in the making since the very beginning, before Major Fade. But I wanted to make sure it was perfect in terms of delivery, in terms of actions and how it works, in terms of the science, and in terms of clinical testing. So I did not jump on releasing it when it was first made, because I really wanted to perfect it. And I absolutely am obsessed, as you guys can see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different than what I usually do, but I'm never gonna not share the ups and the downs. I think the downs make life and the ups sweeter than ever. I'm gonna head out now to the hairdresser. They're gonna hopefully fix this mess on my head called my hair that is turning white and currently super oily. And I will be here on Monday for the launch of the Depuffer. Very excited to share it with all of you, to get into it with all of you, to showcase it to all of you, and to show you guys in detail how I use it. So this is Tuesday morning. I am done, hi Alfred, with the hairdresser and ready to at the office. I'm not used to my hair being like this, but I love it. Lori is the best. She hid my white spot. But I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you guys next week. It's never about a single ingredient. It's the marriage of the ingredients that come together. I honestly
honestly think the picture on the left is better. You have to see the full face and not like a piece of the face. I mean, it's like looking at a tree in a forest. You don't see the tree, you see the forest. So I wouldn't put a before and after like a cheek, because people don't even know it's a cheek. I would put a before and after of the whole shebang.
You know what you didn't think about?
What?
The elevator. Oh, look, it fits.